Hi everyone, Josh here from the Income Replacement Project, and I want to share with you today my source report from my most recent sourcing session on, I think it was the 3rd of January, perhaps the 4th of January 2019. It's a Saturday morning and I went out for just under 2 hours and I picked up all that you can see here. I'm joined this morning by my faithful assistant Maisie, who's going to help me well, look good on camera today. So I'm just going to walk you through what I bought, where I bought it from, how much I paid for it, and like what we're looking at, estimated profit. And obviously the estimated profits are based on the lowest current available price on Amazon at this moment in time from filming this video. The price could change the minute I stop filming. It could go up, it could go down, it could change. So if you're going to be checking up after the fact, then please bear that in mind. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up the screenshots from the product, from the products from the Amazon Seller app up on the video as well, so that you can see what I see when I'm looking at what the numbers are. So we're going to start off with the Professor Quill limited edition Harry Potter Funko Pop Vinyl. I buy quite a few of these Funko Pop Vinyls. They're highly collectible, and there's some really good money in certain ones. Now that particular one, as you can see, I paid $14.99 for. I bought 2 of those because there are only 2 available, and the current selling price is £42.60. Having paid $14.99, that means I make a profit of £19.05 net profit after all is said and done. So I get my $14.99 back plus an additional £19.05. Something I should just mention, that when I do these source reports, if I tell you my net profit, that's my profit after everything is said and done. So that's product cost removed, everything. I'm already going to get the product cost back, but the £19.05 is my profit. Just so we're clear on that. You'll also get access to this spreadsheet that I have here on my laptop, where I've broken everything down, how much I bought it for and what have you. But we're going to go through each one individually. So next we've got, let me just find it on here. It is the, it's another Funko Pop Vinyl. It's the Mermaid Deadpool Special Edition. And the figures on there, I had to screenshot all the app. There we go. $25.96. I paid $9.99 for these. There were more on the shelf, but I went and got these as an example to show you on this video here today. So that it cost me $9.99, and the net profit is £10.05 once that's sold. Again, another collectible sought after pop vinyl. Another pop vinyl I paid $9.99 for. The current selling price for that is $24.90, which means a net profit of £8.96. Now I don't normally, I normally like to have more profit than that. So if I'm spending 10, I want to get £10 profit back. So I want to put £10 in, pull 20 back out. I put £1 in, I want to pull 3 back out. Like, that's generally how I tend to work. Sometimes I will go with what I call a double up. I said £1 and pulled £3. I like to pull a minimum of double back, unless in this particular circumstance the sales rank in the toy section is very low for this. It's under the 5,000 mark, and I've sold these before and I know they sell very fast and they're very sought after, so I'm happy to take less than double my money back. So I put £10 in and I get what? I put $9.99 in and I get £18.95 back. So again, it's quick and easy money. I'm quite happy with that. So next up we've got the Mermaid Shell Marquee light, which I paid £1 each for. I did actually buy 4 of those, and I paid £1 each. They're selling for £5.99, which means I get a net profit on each one of £2.09. I don't normally sell that sort of stuff, but it caught my eye. It was I'm filming this just after the Christmas season, and there were quite a bit of sort of seasonal stuff in the sales at Tesco. So next we've got Beast Quest. There we go. So PS4, I paid $14.99 each for these. I've got one on PS4 and one Xbox One. There were more available, but they weren't willing to let me have any more in this particular circumstance. But $14.99 paid. It's selling for £36 and a penny on Amazon right now. Cheapest new, and that means it gives me a profit of £13.47. So once again, I'm not quite doubling up, but it's a fast seller, and I will sell out of them. I will sell it probably very soon after it lands at Amazon's fulfillment center. So now next we've got the Xbox One version. This one's slightly harder to come by, and so is selling for a bit more money. It's $44.99. Again, I paid $14.99 for it, and my profit on that's going to be £21.26. So another nice little win there. Next, we've got the Jurassic World Matchbox car collection set, whatever you want to call it. They were $5.99 each. I bought two of those, another one here, and they are selling for £14.82, which gives me a net profit per unit of £4.56. Once again, not a double up, but is a quick seller. So next I've got, I think this is the best buy I had, Wally the Washer. It's some sort of kids or family game. I'm just looking for the screenshot here. Yeah, I paid £5 each for them. I bought, just reference my spreadsheet, I bought 8 of those, so you can see them all here. They all came from B&M. I'm sorry, I haven't been telling you where I've been buying these things from, but these came from B&M Home Store. They were £5 each, and they're selling on Amazon at the moment for £19.89, which is a net profit per unit of £9.51, which is pretty good, I think you'll agree. Because this entire haul here that I got that Saturday morning, I did it in less than 2 hours, and the total profit, assuming it all sells for the lowest price, I will list that some of them higher, but if it did sell for the lowest price, it would be £293.58 profit for the whole lot. I think that's pretty decent. So you can see all of those here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 8th one over there. So next, I've got the Super Ski Jump game. Similarly from B&M Home Store, this was also £5. They're selling for £13.84 each. There's only 2 left on the shelf, and that gives me a net profit of £4.39. Once again, not a double up, but the pricing on this, I can see from the different offers that are available that the pricing is going to creep up. So there was only 2, so I only got the 2 of them, but still, I'm going to be able to list those for a little bit more than the £13.84 and bring myself up to just over double my money back. Next, we've got Orbeez Spin and Soothe Hand Spa. Sounds exciting. But that was also from B&M, and it was also £5. Now, for some reason, I can't find the screenshot for that. Let me look at my spreadsheet. It was selling for £14.99, and the net profit per unit is £5.40. So I paid £5, I'll get £5.40 net profit once it is all sold. And I should also mention that the profit number I'm quoting to you here is the net profit. Like, that includes the cost of me actually shipping them to Amazon's fulfillment center, because within the seller app you can set a shipping cost per kilo, and because I send 15 kilo boxes, it breaks down it knows the weight of the products inside the seller app, and so it can work out what it's going to cost me per kilo to send each product in. It knows the weight, so it can work that out. So I just thought I would mention that. Next up, we've got Hamster Race, another B&M Home Store bargain. They were £5 each. Just trying to find the info on that. There we go. They're selling for £15.74 each. I think I'm going to be able to get more for them as well, because there's not much stock left for the lower level sellers. But anyway, if I sold it for £15.74, I would get a net profit of £6.16 once all is said and done. And I got 10 of those. You can see them all stacked up on my right here. Okay, so next, I think this is the last product. It's the Bayliss and Harding sort of, I don't know, set of bath stuff. Anyway, I paid £6.99 for them. They're selling for £21.40 on Amazon, and that gives me a net profit of £8.10 per unit. Now, there were lots more of these. I could have bought a whole lot more if I had chosen to, but I only bought 4. You can see the other 3 just there. The reason I bought 4 is because they are in sort of a Christmassy type packaging, and they were in the sale after the Christmas period. But the sales rank and the sales history indicated that they were still selling, not quite as well as they were before. Plus, it's in a category of beauty on Amazon that I'm not particularly familiar with. I have done a bit in there. And so I thought I'd just be a little bit cautious for now, because I can always go back and buy some more if there's any left. But there's plenty of Tesco stores near me, and I can always go back there should I need to. So the bits I didn't tell you about, I bought these 2 from Smith's. Sorry, I didn't tell you where I bought them from. And all of the Funko Pop vinyls were also from Smith's, as were the Jurassic World Matchbox cars. So pretty much these were just two shops. They're right next to each other on a local local retail estate. So I just went down there that Saturday morning, and less than 2 hours I managed to pick up all of this stuff. Now this is something you can quite easily replicate. This particular time of year is not the best to show you as an example, because I've had to go to retail stores and buy things at higher prices. But what I would normally be doing is I also go to I buy from eBay, I buy from Facebook Marketplace, I buy from online classified ad sites, I buy from charity shops and car boot sales. And when you start to throw those sorts of purchases in the mix, the margins are that much higher. So this is kind of like, this tops it all up. Or if you've not got time to do any of those other things, you don't fancy that, you can just purely do retail shops. I used to set myself a little challenge when we went to do our food shop every week, that I would try and find something that I could buy and sell while we were doing our food shopping to null and void the cost of our shopping. So if we spend £100 on groceries, I want to make sure I bought enough toys to be able to sell to make a £100 profit to, cover the cost of our groceries and some, which I was 99% of the time able to do. You just got to get down into your supermarkets, your retail stores, just go on the high street. I mean, if you leave a high street without picking up anything, you haven't had a good enough look. If you spent all day looking in the shops, or if you could only spend an hour at lunch, then that's perfectly enough time to go to all your local stores, have a look on the sale rails, the sale shelves, even not the sale shelves, even if it's just a product that's particularly popular right now, you can make a lot of money in a very short space of time. So that is it for this source report. I hope you found it useful. You can see, if you go to blog.incomereplacementproject.com, you'll be able to see all of the source reports from here on in. I'm going to be doing them on a regular basis now, telling you what I bought, where I bought it from, how much I paid, and how much I'm going to be able to sell it for. And you can also find out more about all of these products, and you can see the receipts. For the cynics among you, I've got all the receipts here so I can show you what I paid, because people will often question me on whether I did actually pay what I paid, so I can post the receipts up there so you can see those as well. Thanks very much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.